Back in September of last year, the South Dakota Supreme Court suspended former State Attorney General Jason Ravnsborg's law license for 6 months. He's now fighting a proposed 6-month suspension of his Iowa law license. It's all due to his involvement in a traffic fatality back in 2020. Reporter Don Jorgensen has more on that story.
In his appeal filed with the Iowa Supreme Court, former South Dakota Attorney General Jason Ravnsborg admits killing a man, while also blaming Governor Kristi Noem for the consequences he now faces. He wrote that Noem did everything she could to, quote, intimidate, interfere, and influence the investigation and hearings, despite a judge and attorneys asking her to stop. He also wrote that he remained in office because of ongoing criminal matters involving the governor and a prominent South Dakotan. He claimed that it was his obligation to protect the state, even if it caused political loss and attacks. In the appeal, Ravnsborg claimed those so-called crimes have since been, quote, swept under the rug. He appears to be referring to investigations into the governor's state plane use and her actions involving her daughter's real estate appraiser license. However, Ravnsborg didn't file a complaint about the state plane until the year after his crash, and it was later dismissed. A state ethics board did determine that Noem may have engaged in misconduct in connection with her daughter's appraiser license, but faced no public consequence. The governor's spokesman has called both investigations political. The prominent South Dakotan the filing refers to may have been T. Denny Sanford, who Ravnsborg later determined committed no prosecutable offenses. Ravnsborg does not believe that he should lose his license to practice law in Iowa because facing the same discipline in 2 states would be too severe.